also bring you the means with which to save yourselves.
Save us from what?
From the end of the world, friend.
Got a name?
Trump.
Your name is Trump? All right, Sheriff. How long are you gonna put up with this?
What do you mean?
How long are you gonna let this con man walk around town?
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Trump. You don't talk for the rest of it.
You hear about Trump?
Yes,
It's a funny thing.
sir.
When we were kids, we were all afraid of the dark. And we grew up, and we weren't afraid anymore, but it's funny how a big lie can make us all kids again.
Colby had checked the town. The people were ready to believe. Like sheep, they ran toward the slaughterhouse. And waiting for them was the high priest of fraud.
I am the only one. Trust me. I can build a wall around your homes that nothing will penetrate.
What do we do? How do we save ourselves?
You ask, how do you build that wall? You ask, and I'm here to tell you.
You're a liar, Trump. You're under arrest, Trump.
Hello my friends, this is Linol Anderson here with you guys with a brand new YouTube video. Well, we started today's video off with that clip from a 1950s Western showing a man named Trump, known as a con man, coming in trying to get this town to build a wall. A classic example of predictive programming, but my friends, this video is going to get a lot more crazier than that with the predictive programming that we've seen in the past, even going back to the 1800s, about Donald Trump being the last president. That's right, we're going to get into this prophetic stuff. So I'm going to show you some of this stuff that happened back in the 1800s with a certain book that foretells everything that's about to take place, or that has already taken place and is about to take place. And then we're going to get into a personal prophecy that I myself had back in 2018. I had a series of prophetic dreams that foretold Donald Trump coming back and something major that's going to happen. So my friends, we're going to get all into that, so make sure you stick around to the end. Smash that subscribe button. As I say, subscribe to survive. I cover it all from these type of things, NWO, what's going on in the world, occult knowledge, all that good type of stuff. And so make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, and yeah, let's just get right into it, my friends. So, it really shocks me how some people are still fooled by Trump, and they consider themselves to be in the truth community and all that. But if you still think he's a good guy and he's fighting for you, well, I don't know what it's going to take for you guys to wake up to that. The guy who calls himself the father of the thing they want you to get, still to this day, well, as you guys know, yesterday he announced, or a couple days ago, he announced that he's running 2024. But still to this day, he still brags how he saved millions of lives, and because of the thing, you know, this guy launched Operation Warp Speed. He locked you guys down. Telling his followers to get the booster, says he got the booster.
And did you get the booster?
Yes.
I got it too. Okay, so
Don't.
Like, he's followed the NWO agenda so far with everything. If it was anybody else, people would be so mad at him, but still, Trump supporters, they're still, oh, he's still good, 5D chess and everything. The man's got blood on his hands for who knows how many millions of people went out and got it just because he said to go get it. He's a murderer right there. He's got blood on his hands, but yet people still want to support him, still think he's coming to save the day, when it's been prophesied, it's been predicted, my friends, by the elites. They've shown us that this is their man. Okay, you don't get to be president of the United States unless you've been selected by them. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. That's how it always works. So you guys just think back in 2016, 2017, oh, it must have been God, right? That's what a lot of these people say. It was God. God made sure he got in. No, I'm sorry, my friends. It wasn't that. He was selected for the job all along. Okay? And how do I know this? Well, do you know about the Illuminati card game? All right, there's this card game called the Illuminati card game that came out in the 90s, I believe, that's predicted so many things. Almost everything we see going on now is predicted. Well, guess what? It predicted Donald Trump as well back in the 90s. Take a look at this. There you go. That's Trump. That's Trump. 100%. That's him. It looks exactly like blonde hair. You see the face structure, the exact same. So they tell us what they're going to do in advance, right? They needed to choose Trump because he's perfect for the agenda, right? They knew people are waking up because they're so fed up with Obama and all the previous administrations. The Great Awakening was starting. So what does government do? They always do the same thing. They put a guy in there. It's called controlled opposition. Comes in, tells you exactly what you want to hear. And yeah, he did some good things in office. I'm not saying he didn't do any good things, but he also did a lot of bad things. You might not know about it, but he did a lot. And I'm not getting into what he did. That's not what this video is about. But let's just say he did a lot of bad things too. And he did almost everything for Israel because, you know, he is a Zionist at the end of the day. Right in there with them. But as I'm saying, he's part of the agenda, okay? And of course, they're using him to create a civil conflict, you know, a civil, you know, division among people. As we see, it's worked perfectly. And this is where things get crazy, okay? So now we're going to be talking about the prophecy part of it all. All right, we're going to go back to the 1800s now. 1890, there was this guy named Ingrol Lockwood or something like that. I'll be posting pictures in a second. But this guy, who was a Freemason, I want to state that very clear. This man was a Freemason and had a lot of connections in politics and with these elites. Okay, he wrote some books, okay, in the 1890s. Baron Trump's Marvelous Adventures. Baron Trump. Well, that's Donald Trump's son, right? So how the heck is he talking about Baron Trump? And it's this story about, he wrote children's books, and it's about the adventures of Baron Trump, who lived in Castle Trump. Kind of sounds like Tower Trump, right? And he guided by some guy named Don Fum, or the Don they'd call him, right in the book. The Don Fum, some mystical guy who was helping guide him. I don't know, but you see the similarities, right? So that's a big red flag. What this guy is from 1890s talk, is that just a coincidence? There are no coincidences with these people. But then he writes a book called The Last President, okay, 1900 or The Last President it's called. I'll show you all the pictures right now, okay, take a look. Okay, so there you go, there was the Baron Trump books, and then at the end there was The Last President. And this book talks about this president who was the last president of the United States, and he and sure enough, he lives on 5th Avenue, same as Trump Tower and all that, right? And he becomes president. He's like a savior. Everybody loves him. There's a big, it even predicted the riots at the Capitol. It has that in there, all that. Long story short, what ends up happening is there's a civil conflict, a civil, you know, I don't want to say the word, starts with the W. And the fall of the Republic. I think the White House ends up getting, you know, exploded, and it all comes to a ruin, and it's all over at that point. America falls, yeah? And that's what this book from the 1890s says, and it all is because of this president. And even the president in the book had somebody in his administration called Pence, too, which is another similarity to, you know, what happened with Trump in his last administration. But end of the day, it's foretelling the dawn, okay, and what is that he will be the last president, okay? I'm going to leave a link to this article so you could read in depth about this all, okay? It's down below. Read it once this video is over. So, there you go, my friends. They're telling you he's the last president. This is a well-connected Freemason insider writing this in the 1800s, okay? Telling you everything that's going to happen. So that's the plan. They're going to bring back Trump. And you better believe, already we see the left and everybody freaking out, oh, he's running again. You know, when he wins, when they put him back in there, we know there's going to be a civil conflict. Probably even before that. I think we're going to be seeing riots in the street even before that as we get up to them. They're going to hype it up so much in the media. By the time that he becomes president again, there's going to be a huge civil conflict, okay, my friends? And for them, okay? He had Rothschilds. In his last cabinet, he had the Rothschilds working for him, okay? And he had Wilbur Ross. Wilbur Ross was his Commerce Secretary. There you go. He was the head of a Rothschild bank, my friends, for 25 years. He's got business ties to Trump going back 25 years, okay? The Rothschilds and this Wilbur Ross bailed Trump out of bankruptcy 25 years ago, okay? Or how many years ago? Many years ago, okay? He's connected to them. He also had that Steve Mnuchin or whatever guy who's a Skull and Bones member. That's right. Oh, Trump's draining the swamp? No, he added more swamp monsters. He fired a few people just to create that illusion, to fool you guys. So now here you are, oh, vote Trump 2024. Anyways, we're going to get into my prophecy part, what I had in my prophecy, okay? In 2018, I had a series of prophetic dreams, and one of them involved Trump. And what I saw was Trump became president again. I was confused at the time because I thought, oh, he's going to be president 2020. But obviously we see that agenda didn't progress in 2020. They obviously wanted to bring Biden in to accomplish more things. It's all part of the agenda. But now I see that dream I had was signifying 2024. And what it showed, what I saw is Trump became president and the United States was burning. That's what I saw. It was in chaos. I saw buildings on fire, everything, and I saw Trump standing there, yeah? Watching over everything. Clear as day. Trump wins, America burns. But then, my friends, shortly after he wins, people start looking up into the sky, yeah? And they notice something in the sky. Kind of looked like to me like a ship was in the sky. Or even looked like, almost like the Matrix was tearing open. There was like a glitch or something in the sky. There was something in the sky, okay, my friends? And everybody saw it, and everybody was looking. Everybody. Which told me, and what I immediately got was, this is Project Bluebeam. This is their hologram agenda playing out. That's immediately what came to mind for me. So and then I went on to do a channeling with the Pleiadians, right? And I asked for clarification what this dream is all about. And they confirmed to me, indeed, that was a prophetic dream. And yes, after Trump is elected in 2024, shortly after, whether that's 2024, 2025, I don't know, I don't have dates. But yes, we're going to see chaos in America, chaos in the world. And then shortly after is when they'll go forward with their false flag hologram show agenda, alien invasion, whatever they are planning on doing, yeah? Project Bluebeam. So that'll happen under Trump, which makes sense, right? The Space Force, come on, you know? He created the Space Force. They're getting ready to do something, you know? And I just wanted to end this video with one last thing to tell you guys. You know, everybody supported Trump building the wall, and I know they didn't finish it completely because Biden came in, but they started it, right? They started the wall, and yeah, it sounded good. We want to keep the immigrants out and everything, and now here's Biden. They bring Biden back in because they want to let even more in. We see an invasion of illegal aliens coming in, but They'll be bringing Trump back for sure. They're not going to just start building that wall and put billions of dollars in it and that's just it. No, it's an agenda, right? They're going to bring him back. They're going to finish the wall. And yes, they're going to be saying it's for the illegal people coming in. And a lot of you guys are going to support that. But what you don't understand is the real reason they're building that wall, my friends, isn't to keep people from coming out. It's to keep you people in America in. That's right. Things are going to get really bad in the United States, okay? Really bad in the future as we get closer to 2030, okay? Like so bad, they're planning on unleashing different bio weapons. There may even be a zombie apocalypse coming, my friends, for real. And actual people are going to be turning into zombies. I'm going to get into that in another video, so make sure you're subscribed. But it's going to get bad, very bad. And it's to keep you in. People are going to be trying to escape the United States. You're not going to be able to leave. That wall is not to keep people out, it's to keep you in. And Trump knew it all along. He's part of them. He's one of them. Okay, my friends? So you might be saying, how did they know, like with this book from the 1800s, how did they know, like Donald Trump wasn't even born yet when this book came out. So how do they know about him? Well, my friends, this reality is not what you think it is, okay? Yeah, time travel exists. A lot of people say it was time travel. But my friends, these people who control the world, they're not human, okay? They've been existing for thousands and thousands of years. It wouldn't surprise me if Donald Trump or whoever the entity Trump is has been alive for thousands of years. Maybe in different bodies. We know they're shapeshifters, reptilians. Or there's also a possibility he's just an AI computer program. A lot of these people are AI bots, artificial intelligent computer robot bots. Many different possibilities, but this agenda has been planned out for a very long time. So it is what it is. Okay, thanks for watching, my friends. I got so much more information to share with you guys. Head on down to Patreon for exclusive content. You got spiritual-based videos at the entry level. We got the health class teaching you how to detoxify, all that stuff. And occult class for teaching you occult knowledge, occult truths. So head on down there. Link is in the description. Or if you just want to help support me for the work I do, you can buy me a coffee. Link is in the description to that website. And check out my friends at karmarocks.net for the best orgonite pyramids around. That's karmarocks.net. All the links are in the description. This will help protect you from all the harmful frequencies out there. Alright, my friends, thanks for watching. Lionel signing off. Don't be fooled and deceived by Trump, my friends. Come on. If you want to be awake to the agenda that's playing out, don't be fooled by that guy. It's the most obvious. He wants you to go get your booster. That should say enough. Like, 5D chess, get out of here. Okay? Of course not. This is NWO 5D, 3D chess, you could say. They're just fooling you. It's controlled opposition. Lionel, signing off. Love you guys.